Shalom, shalom, this is Danny Vachian, and I want to talk and get right to the point. How could this possibly be the tomb of Adam and Eve? Isn't it fake? Isn't it made up? Aren't they just doing this for tourism? Well, I'm going to show you the evidence, quick and to the point. First up, we're going to talk about Arcluf. He was a bishop, native of Gaul. He visited the Holy Land around the year 700 CE. He resided at least 9 months in Jerusalem, and he traveled all around the Holy Land. Regarding Hebron, he writes, Hebron, which is also called Mamre, has no walls and exhibits only the ruins of the ancient city. To the east is a double cave looking towards Mamre, where are the tombs of 4 patriarchs, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and Adam the first man. Each of the tombs is covered with a single stone, worked somewhat in the form of a church, and of a light color for those of the 3 patriarchs which are together. The tomb of Adam, which is of meaner workmanship, lies not far from them, at the furthest extremity to the north. Arcluf also saw poorer and smaller monuments with the 3 women, Sarah, Rebecca, and Leah, who were here buried in the earth. Next up, we're going to talk about Ceolwulf. He's probably the first English pilgrim to Jerusalem following the conquest of the First Crusade. He visited around the year 1100 CE. Regarding the city of Hebron, Ceolwulf wrote, where the ancient patriarchs Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob reposed, each with his wife, and where Adam, the first of mankind, is also buried, is distant from Bethlehem 4 leagues to the south. Here King David reigned 7 years before he obtained possession of the city of Jerusalem from the family of King Saul. The city of Hebron, which was large and very handsome, is destroyed by the Saracens. On the eastern side of it, the monuments of the holy patriarchs of ancient workmanship are surrounded by a very strong castle, each of the 3 monuments being like a great church, with 2 sarcophagi placed in very honorable manner within, that is, one for the man and one for the woman. And even at the present day, the smell of the balsam and precious aromatics with which the bodies were anointed, rising sweetly from the sepulchre, fills the nostrils of those who stand round them. Next up, the book of Sir John Mandeville. He visited the Holy Land somewhere around 1322 CE. He writes, in Hebron are all the sepulchres of all the patriarchs, Adam, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and their wives, Eve, Sarah, Rebecca, and Leah, which sepulchres the Saracens keep very carefully, for they hold the place in great reverence on account of their holy fathers, the patriarchs that lie there. And they suffer no Christian to enter that place except by special grace of the Sultan, for they hold Christians and Jews as dogs, and say that they should not enter such a holy a place. And they call that place where they lie double spelunk, or double cave, or double ditch, because the one lies above the other. Close by that place is a cave in the rock, where Adam and Eve dwelt when they were put out of paradise, and there they begat their children. And in that same place was Adam formed and made, as some men say, and from thence he was translated into paradise, as they say, and after he was driven out of paradise he was left there. Here begins the Vale of Hebron. Next stop, Bertrand de Lebarquique, a Burgundian pilgrim to the Middle East in 1432 CE. He wrote a book of his travels all over the region. Writing Hebron, he writes, the second was a town called St. Abraham, situated in the valley of Hebron, where our Lord created our first father, Adam. In that place are buried together Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob with their wives, but this sepulchre is now enclosed within a mosque of the Saracens. We were anxious to see it, and even advanced to the gate, but our guides and interpreter assured us that we dared not suffer us to enter in the daytime, on account of the dangers they should run, and that any Christian found within a mosque is instantly put to death unless he renounces his religion. So here we can see these are non-Jewish writers who also are saying that over 1300 years ago they visited and they agree that this tomb is the tomb of Adam and Eve. And so when we say that it's the tomb of Adam and Eve, you can take that it's a serious claim that has deep foundations that go all the way back. And in the future, we're going to look at Jewish writings as well and other sources. Take care.